and he's jumping around there. They're waving him through. He's pretty excited about it all, though, so certainly a bit of work to go. It's happening. There's a bit of a, well, I don't know, I think that was the final, that was our final Group B boat, so that's the end of Stinger Group B.
Change of class going into the Fowler Group A, and what better boat to kick it off with the Fowler team.
Lockie McMillan. The boat's called One Chance. And as we all know, it's had 10 or 12 chances this season, but it just keeps coming.
It does keep coming.
And he's getting better and better. We really need Lockie to get a rotation right. It's caught it out in his own corner, actually. Fowler Holmes has got him twice today.
Yep.
So let's hope third time lucky.
Might be paying attention to the signage.
Yeah, this could be.
Taking a bit of pride there.
He's sounding like he's got the right attitude. He's just got to come out a little bit off the throttle and just get
around.
Get the rotation right.
Yep.
That's the key. Work on it. Ease into it. Once you're 100%, got it in your mind, you're away. Lovely looking boat, sitting good on the water, sounds bloody good, but that is what it's all about. You first to finish, first you must finish.
Split time of a 27.133, so he definitely is taking it easy and definitely getting that rotation right, and so far so good.
Yeah, no, this
and
time,
oh, here we go.
Yeah, no, he's certainly could be towing the old fishing net around there with him at the same time, but there's no doubt. Now all of a sudden he's full of confidence. He's dialing her up. He says, I've got it. I'm that excited.
All I have to do is go around the outside.
Yeah. What do you think of that? Yeah, exactly. He's thinking, what do you think of this, Sam? I'll just show you a bit of spray. There you go. That's us. He's across the line. He's got it right. 56.182. Lockie McMillan. One chance. Great to see. At least he'll go to the lunch break knowing that he's got it on the board. He's got the rotation right. He's going to come out and actually get it and work on it.
Yep.
Tim,
the trickiest thing is with lunch break is actually coming back after lunch, because obviously he's dialed himself in for this run. He's got the rotation right. You're looking to build on that, but then a break occurs.
Yep.
So you really have to switch on coming back after lunch.
You lose your mojo. I mean, you know and I know. You sit at that trailer, you're backed in, you think I've just done it 4 times, 3 times, I've nailed it, and then all of a sudden you just lose your mojo. You think, hang on a minute.
Yep.
Am I left? Am I right? Can I do this? Can I do that? And you second guess.
Yep.
It's all important. And of course you're going into eliminations then too. So Tim Betsy Betts, Auckland Builder, Macraft, tidy little package. The boat that is. Gets around the park really good at times. I mean, we're having our own bit of fun up here, so it's all good. Tim, as he winds up the wick down the back straight, gentle as she goes. All he wants to do is put a good...
keeping a smooth engine note there, just getting his lines right. Seems to be doing a pretty good job.
He is actually, and this is good to see. And this is what all he needs to do, Sam, is just chug away, keep at it, work your way down. Split time of 26.914. So, you know, healthy enough, nicely. Easy.
Oh, late turn.
Yeah, very late.
Got out of jail though.
Certainly, Navigator working well there. Joe, I saw her working her arm there furiously trying to get him right, so she got him back on track. So this is all she needs to do. Bring him home, across the board.
Does, and he finishes with a 56.407.
You know, I still think he'd be pretty happy with that. How's that going, Ruben Genius Child? What's that? Is that Betsy's best run of the day, that one? I thought it was. So he's still coming down.
He'd be happy with that.
Yeah.
And like you said, you know, debut season, he's not looking to be a world beater at the moment. He's just looking to get some seat time. Obviously didn't happen for him down in Hastings.
No, at all.
So he's one race meet behind. So he'd be happy with that. He's just looking to build on it.
Looks like we've got a bit of a tyre floating around or something in the water there. We've got a couple of the river rats running out there to try and look for something, whether we've got a flag or a tyre. So I can see the sprint deck of Ray and Nicky Ferguson, Lower Hutt, Westview Aluminium.
Doing some donuts in the old loadout pool there.
They are spinning around there. And of course, Ray, he was the pace setter earlier on in the day, looking to finish. I think he finished up about second or third. He got nobbled in the end by Ollie right towards the end, but they're charging bloody well here today. So Ray, he'll be wanting his mojo. About now you start thinking, do I need to go back to the trailer? But it looks like the rats are out of the water. You just, thing is here, just keep calm, not get rattled. Just keep your pace. and it's all about the end. Chewy's giving him the thumbs up, so Chewy's our big, you can see him, he's the big fella with the Chewbacca beard.
Man, yep.
Yeah. And so they'll bring Ray forward. I'll let you bring Ray through this one, and I'll be back in 2 secs.
Ray and Nicky Ferguson, boat number 151, Westview Aluminium. Hard charges from way back. Had the opportunity of having many a tussle with them in Group B and Group A, so here they are again, back in the sport. Great people to be around. Very competitive is old Ray. And definitely one to watch when things don't go his way. The old toys come out of the cot, the dummy gets spat. But he's doing a great job here. Split time of 22.529. So he's definitely sitting in P1 there. Bit of a squiggle there. Looking to set himself up. Cutting the inside. Don't load up too much into that turn there. And banging around the outside looking for home. Very consistent run from Ray and Nicky. And they've finished with a, lost the split, but it's a 48-second run. Uncle Tony circling around in the pool there, looking to come out.
That's great, Uncle Tony, and they've helped him in the old the seat today because the walker's back on the car, I think. They're from Tony Shifty's Bar and Grill.
He's Zimmer.
Keep an eye on Tony. Charges hard. Normally in the after hours, but he's getting along here good at the moment.
Charging hard in the old Macraft.
Nice tidy job as he goes through mouth fresh.
Nice around Baldy. Coming towards the tight righty.
I'll tell you what, if you go and check out this boat at lunchtime, you can eat your lunch off it. It's an old girl, but I'll tell you, it's an absolute tidy bit of kit, and there's no doubt about it. He's quite the craftsman, actually, Tony. He's actually a toolmaker or an engineer by trade. Sounding a little bit noisy, the old motor there at the top end as it coming around. I don't know whether that's good news or bad news for later in the day, but I don't know if I'm liking the noises I'm starting to hear there.
He's hopping around there, so I think the old unit's starting to let go a little bit. It's losing a bit of water.
He's across the line.
With a 54.489. So it throws him into P2, so. Again, the front runners, Ray and Nicky, setting the standard early. Clayton and Mandy Tisdall coming out. Get inside of 2. Hopefully they've got the gremlins out of that beast. Didn't sound that flash in the last run, so they've got the green light. They're just loading it up gently. Popping away, not happy with it. The hands go up. I think that's them coming in the start chute. Clayton and Mandy back on the trailer are obviously having issues again. Next up we have Stuart Latham and James Hayden sitting in the silly seat. In the rebuilt Jet Speed. Looking for a bit of consistency is Stewie. Obviously the boat, engine, hull, everything's all sweet. So they're just obviously looking to get a little bit of seat time, a little bit of consistency. Looking down the back straight, it's obviously got plenty of boogie.
Yeah, I don't think he's got any issues horsepower-wise, Sam. I'm like you, and of course we know Cy Gibbon had some great results in this boat, but he just, I don't know, it's almost like he's just overthought a couple of things and maybe expected too much. And yeah, I really hope he comes on song today because we know he can pedal. Yep. He's a confidence man. This is the one that gets him round here. This is where he's got to think about it. Oh, and got him again. Oh, jeez.
Okay, that's enough.
Yeah. Oh,
wow.
I'll tell you, now, he's going to go grass mowing now. So she's all over Mary Wipe Your Leg. Unfortunately, Stu has not gone too well there at all. It's got him all day at the moment. That is 4 qualifiers. He is
shaking of the head.
Yeah, he's filthy with himself. Man. Yeah, so feel sorry for him. I think he may have got one on the board. Did he get a rotation? Genius Child, have we got... He has got a time earlier in the day, so that's a good news for Stu. He has got a time. I think it might have been at P1 today. So since then, it has certainly gone southwest for him. So Stu will be really, really angry with himself.
Looking to go quick, it's Phil Jack.
And he went quick out of the line. That's what he's done.
Very, very quick.
Super quick. Phil looking for a thrill. And here he goes. Winds her up. The big Jetco design. And like you said Sam earlier, you've got to give Phil credit where credit's due. He's spent hours and hours. He's hand-built this hull. He's mucked around with units. Not too many, and he's been new to the sport. He just hasn't given up. Most other people would have gone away and bought a factory Stinger or
a real battler.
Absolutely. We used to have a boat round years ago called Kiwi Battler, and it'd be an apt name for him, to be honest.
Yep.
No problems with the rotation. His driving has just improved, as is his boat. So maybe you just never know.
And I think it's a confidence thing too, Leighton. You know, we've noticed in previous seasons that he's sent 52.029. He seemed to have sort of rolled off a little bit throughout the qualifying runs and stuff like that, and then obviously when he's tried to put the Janet on, it's gone a little bit too late for him, so he's been a little bit behind the 8 ball. So he's definitely, this season he's approached this a lot differently, and come out a lot harder, and it seems to be working for him.
Yeah, no, it does. There's no doubt about that. Elite Kitchens, Taranaki. If you want a new kitchen, you need to go and check out Elite Kitchens. He has them all around the country. Beautiful manufacturer. This is a great boat. Sean and Faye Rice. This should be nice as he lights the wick in the Monster Energy Sprint Tech X-Sam new deck motor, and he did get the rotation white. He's getting more aggressive. Pulled out of a bit of the power there as he got up. We'll get him down. Let's see where he is at the split. Sam will talk us through it.
Looking to smooth things up. The last rotation was a little bit ragged, so as he comes around the tidy righty with a 22.264 the first split, so he'd be happy with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all. That's a great split.
Nice line through there.
Oh, mate, he's aggressive. This is looking good. He's got the bit between his teeth. Sean Rice.
He's taken a different line to go around that island there. He's gone very wide from the start, so he's hoping to obviously beat the wake as he comes around.
Here comes a sub 50 from Ricey. Oh, look at that.
U2, 47.664.
Oh, look, I tell you what, he won't be able to get out of the boat. He'd be that happy with that. That's very, very, very good run there from Elite Kitchens, and that is not. He's gone a good 2 to 3 seconds quicker than what he'd done in his previous run. So well done, Sean and Faye. Worked on that rotation era and kept at it. So they're just going to be chasing. I know what 46 I think Ollie was doing. So we've got a 47. So he's there within the mix.
Thereabouts.
The Riddicks, they would have just seen the board, and I know they were extremely wrapped with doing a 49 or a sub 50 earlier, and they would have just looked over and seen that 47. The little Stinger now has to go hunting down the Rice Mobile, which was Elite Kitchens. Open to View is the sponsor. Two brothers in arms here, Dean and Aaron Riddick, and of course Aaron, a Michael Jackson fan, as you can see, because he's got the big bright yellow glove on there. I don't know if it's got diamonds on it, Sam, but maybe he's got bloody flash shoes on as well. He might moonwalk out when he gets out.
Let's just hope they don't go backwards.
Here we go. Through the split and around through the cutting. Still looking like a good tidy time. Thought he pulled out of the juice, maybe a bit much through there. 3 corners to go. He'll bring it home down the fast end of the track now. Not sure it's going to be good enough to beat the old Taranaki Rice team.
looking for a sub 50, but just gets a 50.876, so not quite the sub 50 he was looking for.
No, he's I could see he's a bit filthy. He just threw the visor up
the
there.
The visors go up straight away, you know you're not happy.
Yeah, he's actually questioning our timing system, I believe, right now, so he's probably going, it wasn't me.
These guys are full of crap.
Yeah, so at the moment, maybe they'll change gloves. I'm not too sure what they'll think about, but yeah, certainly they've gone backwards a little bit there, which is disappointing, so they'll have a look at that and see whatever they've done. Talking about hard charges, we've got Andy Ryan, Wellington, Rapid Earthworks,
The Joker,
Hines Pipe Systems, Insurance Specialists, and he is a bit of a joker. Andy Ryan, I tell you what, he's always a cracker. End of the day, a couple of beers, always a bit of a yarn, and always got a smile on his face.
Yep. No matter what position he comes, whether he's cooped it or whether he's finished well.
Yeah.
Got his debut podium finish, so he was stoked with that down at Hastings, so he'll be looking to build on that this season.
47 to beat. We saw one out there was Ricey, so
flying down the back straight there.
No problems there. He's wound up the wick, pulled out of the juice button just a little, but I don't think it's going to worry him too much. Off a little bit there going into Baldy, but nothing wrong with it.
Looking to smooth it up by just loading the jet unit up, rolling off a little bit.
Split 22.354, so down a little on Ricey, just a little bit here.
So we straight line that. He got a little bit of a hop. I think there might have been a bit of an island clip there.
Grabbed a bit of dirt.
But obviously hasn't balked him too much.
A little bit untidy as he comes through mouth fresh here too, so not going to be his best time, but it's certainly a quick time. So here we go.
Definitely a sub 50 with a 48.713, so it takes him into P2.
Plenty left. I tell you what, Andy will have a look at that. He's got plenty left. I thought he got out of the gas button, grabbed a bit of dirt, a couple of ugly turns, but he's still come back with a 48, Sam.
Yep, there's an easy half second there just by tidying up some of those lines and picking up on the throttle.
Yep. Righto, we're going to the deep south. Deep south. We're talking about Carl Bresnell, Hamish Murray. Maroon 2 is the name of the boat. A little 600 horsepower, 408 cubic inch Chevy. 8.5 inch unit. High country helicopters, super boats, ENL lubricants and performance autos, and Timber Creek contracting. I tell you what, Carl, one of the nicest guys I've met in jet sprinting. Very quiet achiever. You'd almost call him creeping Jesus. He just sort of sneaks up on you, doesn't say anything.
He does.
Yeah, so I got away with it.
Yep.
That was
lifted around Baldy there.
That was tighter than Caveman's shirt. That one as he got around there, but everyone he has. He's
22.424.
Nothing.
Sorry, KV. Nah, not really.
He's done a great job of straight lining that through there. Splits on it. So just showing he's not too worried about the big track. Older style Stinger, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him.
No, not at all. And there's nothing wrong with his lines either, old Carl. He's a very smooth operator.
Absolutely, and cuts across the line. 48 just gone through.
9.
Tell you what, 48.059 into P2.
Would have been an easy 47 there, but like we said earlier, he just rolled off a little bit going through that finish line.
Yep.
So hopefully he knows that he's got that in the back of his mind to just charge through there, and the times will reflect that.
Hot Dog, Harry Whelan's and the MF King.
Harry Hardcore.
Jeep powered. Of course, the Jeep backs them in at the moment. The brand new Jeep Cherokee. You've got to check these out. We've got some lovely new Jeep shirts here, by the way, so they look quite flash, but Jeep seems to be the one. Harry, the big improver, looking to grab the Scotting from Wellington. Last time he did time out with the qualifying, so in other words, his mates, he's got to beat. It's two mates.
Fine.
Yeah, lovely so far, so good.
Looking to charge around Baldy. A little bit of a hop there.
Yeah, just let go a little bit.
For those that don't know, obviously the Auckland Jetsprint Club knows that through that section there, it's very, very shallow.
Absolutely nothing in it. You can walk, it's only like shin high is the water. Here we go. Down the tail end of the track. Doing a great job so far. Lovely through the break. Through Stinger, 2 corners to go. Harry needs to beat a 47, and he's looking like a very, very close effort at it.
Very close one.
Oh, got away on him.
49.272.
I don't know if Ruben, Genius Child, just held his finger on the button there a bit longer or what, but it just seemed to get away, didn't it? It was looking like a 47 and it went to a 49, so don't know. Okay,
Oh,
righto.
there we
The
go.
genius child has actually told us he did slow down in a certain area where it has caught us out. So, yeah, so we've got that sorted. So, righto, here we go. Neil
deal.
Marshall. Big deal. Neil, orange peel. Made Michelle squeal last time out, and I'll tell you what, he pulled out an absolute ripper. So let's see if he can lay one down.
Let's hope he can keep the boat dry. he's fairly keen on drowning the boat, so
We actually called this boat U751, which was a great submarine in the war. In fact, the sticker's still on it. If you have a look on the rule cage, it's got the full works going. This is looking like a cracking start. Oh, got away with it. Tell you what, this
very
split,
heavy on the pedal.
keep an eye on this.
It's a great split. 21.604.
Neil, big deal, in the big black tracker, Eagle Automotive.
Fastest split so far. Very nice line through the squiggle there.
Absolutely. He is chasing Ollie, saying, tell you what, mate, I've got this rotation. I reckon my boat's better. You're going to go hunting me. Ollie Silverton with a 46 earlier. We've got a 47 on the board, and here we have it.
It's a 46.492, so
Whoa.
making a statement.
He is. He's looked up. He's looked up, and he'll be happy about that. Yep.
Yeah, there's
Michelle.
a couple of little fist pumps there.
Yep. There's a little bit of advice gone through too, where you're still muffed a corner, she's saying, but hey, at the end of the day, Super Mario coming out now, Ross Travers. He'll be looking at the board. He'll see the 46.492 that's just gone down. He knows he did a 47 last time round, and he also knows that Ollie Silverton did a 47. But on top of that, Sean Rice went and ripped one out and laid one down at 47. Ross, one of the smoothest drivers, reminds me so much of you, Sam Newdick, when you were pedaling in this class. He just seems to have these boats on a railway track. It does not go anywhere.
It's very impressive to watch. Just seems to pedal it oh so well. Nice smooth lines. Boat never just looks unsettled. Never, I've never seen it unsettled.
He found that first straight line at Hastings when they said you couldn't go down there. Ross did.
Yep.
He's one of those guys, he'll dissect the track. The boat just looks so settled. Again, even this one, as you watch it through the knife cut, look at that. Brave as you like, not a problem.
Beautiful.
Boat didn't
Nice
even
line
wiggle a bit. Through we go. Roscoe Travers. He knows he's got to stay with his foot in the wood.
He's looking very good here. Very healthy time coming up, I would say. Driving it home. Skips over the island with a 46.691.
Wow.
So he's down on Neil Marshall.
Down, but I tell you what, it just
Not a
jumped.
lot on it though.
Nothing. He just got away with grabbing that little island at the end. I was impressed with that. He's looked up. It's 200ths of a second.
We just spoke about looking to find straight lines, and he found one there.
Oh man, that was. I'd love to see that on a slow-mo, but that was a classic. He got the whole hull over a tyre on the edge of that island right towards the finish. So, bloody impressive. 200ths of a second in it.
The moustache would have been fluttering like a beaut.
Rick Burke, Alf Kill, 222. It looks like the dice is getting wound up more and more. We've got the 46 club, and they want to join it. As he lets her rip, he unleashes the beast. This boat, beautifully prepared, Sprint Tech, got a real bark to it, and it looks like he's got it. He's on the jandal this time round. Current world champions.
Nice smooth line through there.
Absolutely. Oh, got out of the gas there, Sam. Not sure that was the best thing. Everything looks so
a bit
good.
of a wake issue there.
Here we go, split. He's got so much boat speed. I'm impressed with what I'm seeing so far.
Yep, split of 22.218.
Righto, a little bit down. We've
He
seen
is a little bit
21. Yeah, a little bit down. We've seen 21s for the split.
Rolls off.
Yeah.
Gets on the gas pretty quick afterwards. Coming around. Looking to make that transition. Loads up a little bit, so there's a little bit of time in that. A little bit untidy. Driving around the outside, looking to bury it to bring it home. Make up that time. And the time has blown out a little bit with a 47.393.
Wow, so still a way better drive. It's the best we've seen Rick and Alf go so far. A little bit of overdriving, I'd say there, Sam, in a couple of corners.
So.
Yeah, there's certainly, I think that boat's well capable of a 46. Just grabbed a bit of air, bit a couple of corners a bit much. But certainly he's come a long way. He's just dropped 2 seconds or a second and a half from his previous runs. Cy Gibbon, Novus Shashikrak, Tomo, the navigator. These guys will be wanting that 46 club real hard, and there's only 2 boats left to run in Group A. Who's going to join in? Who's going to chase Ross Travers down? Who's going to chase Neil Big Deal Marshall?
Listen. Around the outside. Looking to really bury it down that back straight there. Looking as rapid as it always does. A little bit wide there, bit of a squiggle. Cuts through the wake, not too bad.
Oh, lovely as he went in baldy there. That was all class. I was impressed with that, Sam. Split time's a cracker, 21.427. Cy Gibbon is looking to absolutely leave it on the door.
There you go. A little bit of a load up there.
On target to not only be in the 46 club, he's knocking on the door of 45. Pulled out a little bit round mouth.
Pulling out a little bit, yeah. I think he's probably trying to keep a little bit up his sleeve when it gets to the elimination rounds. Finishes with a 46.147. So he slips into P1.
There you go, Cy Gibbon, a 46 and a real good 46, 46.141.
3/10 on Big Deal Neil.
Well, I'll tell you, there'll be blade sharpening, there'll be a bit of sledging going on in the pits at lunchtime, but there's not much in it. We've just seen now 3 boats within 0.02 of a second of each other, and we have 1 NZ.
Here we go, Ollie, Silverton, Jess Sit, PSP Racing. Looking to break that 45-second mark. Big launch out of the start. As they go around the speed bowl, looking to really hoof it down that back straight. Little squiggle there. Gonna get a nice line, cut that island nice and tight. Gonna come around baldy, obviously probably trying to roll off, but he hasn't. At all. He's charging hard, he really wants that 45. He's looking to make a statement before we have the break.
21.108. I thought we were going to see a sub-20 split. Lovely through nice. Baldy in the split. This is classic. This is Ollie.
Bring it home, Big O.
Kept the unit loaded up. Got out of there. Oh, beautiful lines.
Line through there.
How did he get away with that? I'll tell you, this is going to be an absolute class act. 45 on the board.
Never mind the 45s. We've got a 44.696.
Oh,
well done.
Hey, mate. I tell you. That is an absolute classic. Got to give him a round of applause, people. That is a 44.696.
There's a number of hands clapping around here.
NZ1 just showed them how it was done. Simple as you.